Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am your host Siren Frost, and listen you guys, I know I apologize for the long waits. Ever since my ending last video of me not doing more B-series deck profiles budget-wise, I really haven't had time to play much Vanguard. I've been playing a little bit more Digimon, I'm not gonna lie, but I got my head back in the game a little bit, and I decided it's time to finish up some deck profile videos that I needed to get done faster. And luckily, I did get some of the Set 5 collection for the new team of Ride Lines. I know this is a late video. I know you all can trash talk me all you want in the comment section. I know. I deserve it. So, hopefully to redeem myself a little bit, I did get myself an updated deck profile video for my Kairi build. You know, I finally got all the stuff I needed for this deck, and trust me, I know it's been a long wait, and I feel really bad for not doing the videos the way I want to do them. Like, I just gotta take a break, you know. I took a break from Vanguard a little bit, I got into Digimon a bit more, and had a little fun with it with my friends, and I'll be honest with you, there's not many people who play Vanguard at my local shops, so you kind of have to understand, like, if Vanguard's not popular with the game here, then clearly nobody's going to want to play it or give it a chance. So, you know, it's kind of sad because in Utah, it's all about Yu-Gi-Oh!, Magic, or Digimon, or Pokemon. No one even gives a fuck about Vanguard too often, so, you know, it hurts me a little bit because I do invest a lot more money in Vanguard because I want to have the best decks out there. I want to have all these ride lines. I want to have this nice collection going on, but unfortunately, that's never the case. And there's hardly anybody that want to play, except for maybe a couple guys at my local shop, while the rest are at a certain town. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, you gotta just take it with a grain of salt. But in this video, I do have an updated deck profile video for you guys finally. And also, this is a two-part deck profile video for this week. So hopefully this can, you know, redeem myself a little bit. You know, I didn't make you guys wait. I didn't want you guys to think I'm stirring you guys up. Never again. It's just with things kind of happening all at once, with bills and, you know, loans and taking things with a grain of salt. That's all that's gonna happen. But enough of my chatter, and enough of my apology. I'm giving you guys the video, and let's start right now. So this is my updated deck profile video of my Kairi build, and you know, I gotta say, the triggers are a bitch to get because I went on a half case with a friend of mine, and he got most of the triggers, like, mostly. And since Lyrical Monasterio has a total of 13 or 14 ride lines, you might as well get the whole entire thing and have your decks completely built out of no question to ask. So, for my grade 0 lineup for my ride deck, we're playing Astesice Mion still. So, her. We're playing Nanami as well. We're playing Kiyora. And of course, the grade 3 in the deck is Kairi herself. So this is the official ride line for the Lyrical Monasterio set. And of course, they are in Donji's old sleeves. In fact, when I gave him the Daybreak sleeves, he moved out of these sleeves and came in to give him these ones. So technically, they're no longer Donji's. So I gave him the Daybreak sleeves. So that's my ride deck right there. Now, for the main deck, the trigger lineup is, of course, like the usual ones I had updated beforehand. So we're playing heals, draws, crits, fronts, over trigger, all the shindigs that come with the gigs, pretty much. So we got 4 copies of Kanami. So 4 of her. 3 copies of Transparent Snowy Night Beretoi. Beretoi, I think her name is, but yeah. So we are playing draw triggers. This is basically a rainbow kind of deck, and it's very fitting for this certain deck because mermaids tend to bring out the rainbow a lot more than the gays. So, I guess you could say the mermaids provide the rainbows for the gays. There you go. So 3 of her. And then, of course, 4 critical triggers, which the new one is Precious Tune, Edwige, what his name is, I think the E is silent, I'm not sure. But there you go. And then we got 4 fronts, which is Snowskip, Palvi. Now, my personal thought on front triggers, I've seen a lot of people not posting much about front triggers because I guess not many people like front triggers, which is kind of stupid. I can understand if people like criticals way more, which I can understand that. I like them too. However, these certain front triggers give the shield an extra 5,000 power, making it a 20k shield. So I don't know why the complaint was about. But yeah, this I played 4 fronts and 1 over trigger, which is fitting for the mermaid style. So yeah, this is my take on it. I know you're all going to be thinking, well, bitch, this is like the same kind of grade 0 lamp you have for your other videos. This is not a surprise whatsoever. Okay, well, I'm OCD, and I tend to find other ways. You know, when I do my videos, I want to have a video to look back on and see if I can find that build again in case something else goes wrong, you know? I mean, hell, I had to look through my Barrel Magnus deck that one time when it got stolen. Oof, that was really a bitch to make all of it happen again. Alright, so for grade 1s, we're of course playing 12 grade 1s, okay. So we're playing 4 copies of Next Step Laplume. Laplume? It sounds French, but yeah. It's a cute little puppy I'm tongue-tied. Puppy girl. And I'll read her effect because she's new. When this unit is placed on rearguard, if your Vanguard has Astesice in the card name, choose grade 2 or less with the Astesice in its card name from your soul, and you may call it to an open rearguard as rest. If you called it during your battle phase, stand that called unit. I'm thinking this might be a good combination for Kairi, the late Kairi build. Not build. The late game. I'm sorry, guys. Like, my brain is fried. But anyways, that is a very good unit, and I've been practicing with this deck a little bit more behind camera, behind the camera a little bit, and my friend and I think we're evenly matched because he has the same build too, which, okay, love it. Next, we got 4 copies of Conspicuous Anxious Kaadya. Is it Kaadya or Kaadya? I don't know. But 4 succubuses pretty much. So her skill is also a new one. When this unit is placed on rearguard, if your Vanguard has Estes in its card name, this unit gets 10,000 power end to end of turn. So this whole deck is all about the Astesice series. But it's also coming out with Kairi as well. Speaking of which, here's 4 complete guards, 4 copies of Diva, a Refreshing Calm Christines. I think it's very fitting because this deck is technically mermaid build. So, in honor of mermaids, there you go. Even though it's all about war beasts and demons and all those delicious things. I'm surprised they didn't take out succubus out of its text and just put demon. So, but yeah, there you go. That's the grade 1 lineup. Now, grade 2, of course, we're playing the 4 copies of Brilliance of Elegance Aerith. She's just a Kairi card herself. Nothing you guys are pretty shocked about that, because this card's good at 4. Maybe a 3 of, if a give or take, but I think 4 is a very good option, you know, just in case. I don't think you're going to be hardly using her, because you have other options as well. Like this one, for example. 4 copies of Elegance Moments Loppil. I swear these names are getting harder to make. I think this is also a puppy as well. And her skill is, when this unit is put on the Guardian Circle, reveal a card with Kairi in its card name from your hand. And this unit gets also 10,000 shield at the end of that battle. So she's automatically a 15k defender on the spot. And all you have to do is reveal a Kairi in your hand. And then your guard's complete. So that took me a little while to remember, but I got it. So I was actually pretty happy, looking forward to playing that deck for quite a while. And then, of course, the last one, we're playing 2 order cards in here. And I thought this card was actually pretty sweet. Literally, it's called Sweet X Sweet. I think that card's actually pretty damn cute. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty damn cute. But it's a sugary kind of order card where it says, play this card with 1 counterblast. Look at the top 5 cards in your deck, choose up to 1 card from among them, call to a rear guard, and shuffle the deck. So, it lets you call it another rear guard from the top 5. I think it's... yeah, top 5. Whew! Oh yeah, top 5. And, I don't know, I just love the artwork. I think it's really super cute. And then again, Lyrical Monasterio, they're all about cuteness. I could see a little girl playing this deck and, in elementary and just playing for fun with her girlfriends or something like that and show the guys what's really up, what's good. And so, for grade 3, you guys, there's not much grade 3s except for 4. So, 4 copies of Bashful Striver Kinkee. Oh my god, I can't get over that name, you guys. I can't. I feel so bad for this unit because it has the name Kinkee. It's like, she's kinky too. Shut up! But I think this is cute, and I like her ability as well. So when this unit is placed on Rearguard Circle, choose a grade 2 or less normal unit with Astesice in its card name from your drop. And you may put that unit into Soul. If you put a card into your Soul, counterblast 1, and this unit gets 10,000 power in the end of turn. So I guess they're bumping it up a little bit, giving all Lyrical Monasterio's grade 3 supporters basically 10k power. Now, this is going to be a little tricky because, believe it or not, the only 4 normal units that we have is Kairi, Kiyora, Nanami, and Mion. So we don't really have that many, unless you want to put the rest of the red lines copies in it, and I can see that, but I think this is just good for where it is right now, personally. And on Counterblast, maybe a little tricky. You may play at least 2 copies of this card, or maybe 3. You can play a full playset of 4 if you really wanted to, but I think maybe a 4 or 3 may be a good option, give or take. And then finally, we have the grade 4, the Grand High Bitch herself, Astesice Live Kairi, aka her cross ride. And I don't care what any of you guys say, this is a cross ride to me in my eyes. Now, Kairi is I love the artwork, I love the aestheticness of a princess, of a mermaid princess, and the glamour, and also a pop star theme to it, because back in the day when I was in high school, I used to be a little bit of a pop star. So I guess it kind of makes more sense. Anyways, this new Kairi's ability it's a continuous, all your rear guards placed this turn get 5k power. So it's only when you call them this turn, when she's on the field, then they get automatically 5k. And then her other skill is, when this unit attacks, if your soul has a Kairi in its card name, choose up to 2 of your rear guards returned to your hand, choose 2 cards from your hand, and call them to rear guard. So, like I said, this card to me alone is very tricky, but it's quite simple at the same time. I guess for some of us slower players and not so smart players, I guess you could say, it's a little bit tricky. But this one's pretty straightforward. It's just, I gotta remember the secondary effect. That one to me alone is gonna be a tough one. But overall, you guys, I do love this. I love this very much so. I've been playing it for a while at my locals, at my work, and believe it or not, I'm actually pretty shocked about it. So anyways, you guys, that is the full updated deck profile of my Kairi Eternal deck profile video. If you guys like the video, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about this build. I personally love it, and it has the names that are required in this deck. I think I like it very much. Now, if you guys play Lyrical Monasterio, what are your thoughts on the new ride lines? What do you guys think about them? Are there any potential to it or something? But yeah, this is the very first of the Lyrical Monasterio's girls, and I'm happy to finally get her deck profile out there and give her the name that she deserved. So, with that being said and done, thank you so much for watching these videos, you guys, and showing always your love and support for my videos. And I know I haven't been on the radar for quite a while, like a hot minute or so, and I do apologize for that very much so. I will try to do better now that I'm starting to get the ride lines very quickly. I will hopefully get the set 5 collection pretty much done, and then maybe along the way I'll do more updated deck profiles, because shit, there's a lot of new stuff that are in the works. But I think you're all kind of getting tired of seeing just the Overdress series with just the same build over and over again with the newer stuff and like a little taste to it. I know, I can understand that, and I'm sorry. But anyways, you guys, I hope this video helps redeem myself a little bit, and again, I'm really sorry. I'll try to do a little better. As always, I've been your faithful host, Siren Frost. See you guys in the next video. Good night, guys.